Okay, second try on this. It's July 12th, 2015, and I'm gonna read you some of my poems that I already wrote and performed in New York City, in some of the poetry clubs and comedy clubs too. And specifically, I want to read you poems of some of the people that came into my life, some of the boys. And they are definitely boys, okay? I don't know if they grew up. I don't think so. It's not boys to men, it's called men to boys. They're still immature, okay? In my eyes. So, the reason why I'm going to read you, because I wrote a poem about them, because they came into my life for a specific reason. And we have yet to figure out what the real reason is. I think that some of them are somehow intertwined with my life or related distantly, whether it's royalty, bloodline, hereditary, lineage, or something, and some of them were taken just like me. That's what I believe. For example, Patrick Arvia, okay? Igor and his brother, Andre. I think they're twins. I'm pretty sure they're twins, but they're not going to tell me that they're twins. Maybe they're a year apart and they look alike, because if you're a year apart, you definitely can look similar to your sibling that's a year older than you. Totally. No doubt. Anyway, so, also, I like to ask my relatives, that are my real ones, like, connected to the Great Ball, the Illuminati, the one high up there, because it's a fact of life. It's a fact that these bloodline, which is a part of me, are have influenced the world. More like with power and influence, they have a lot of power. I mean, we all know that. So I like to ask them to look after these people that the relatives. I think they're my relatives too. That came into my life, like Patrick Arvia. I don't know where he's at, but came there for a reason. Even though he was a jerk a little bit in the beginning, but then I realized that, over time, it's all timing, that he could be a part of a bloodline, like the Kennedy bloodline. Who knows? Look it up. I posted his picture, and when JF Kennedy was was like similarly his age, and they sure look alike, honey. So something's up. Look after un deux trois, Gunnar, who wears Aldo shoes, 11 and a half. I think there's 3 of them. They might be related to Jacobson, Aldo Bernini, or some sort of relation to, specific, famous families. Okay. Also look after, did I say Igor? And his brother, Andrea? Yeah, I think they're brothers. Look after Keo Caney, because I think he's also a relative of mine. Okay, I don't know what happened to recently, but something screw with the Facebook thing. So he knows, because I already blocked his picture with Minnie and his I guess girlfriend or significant other. I'm not sure what relationship, what kind of relationship they have now, but I put down his him and her in my Facebook, and the pictures and stuff like that. And for some reason, it's weird because he's not there. I don't know. Something's weird happening. But look after them just in case, these idiots that took us did something screwy. Because if they did, they're gonna get nailed. Mark my word. You got that, Sea-Watch? You got that, Taylor Fishburne? You got that, Genevieve crime family? I hope so, because I know this is big. Okay? So hopefully they're okay. Look after them and Felicia. Look after Boo, which is Kia is really John in Hawaiian and in English. The name is John, and Boo Boo Neil Stewart. His real name is Jack or Arn, because it's a variation of Anna, which my real name is Anna. Obviously we figured that out. Okay, took a while. They just showed me the freaking baby cat. This is Anna. It's for me. Go figure. Okay, so look after him. Even though he's, boo boo, he's like, you gotta have at least one or somebody who's at least famous or something like that in the industry, because Lee is my real biological Illuminati mother, aka Hong-Win-Soo of the Lee royal family, which is to buy also, and I already blogged this whole history and everything, the research, so you all know. Okay, do the research, take out blood, okay, DNA, and you know it's the truth. So, but look after them too, because obviously they're my real relatives, just like Nathan. Okay, of course I'm gonna back them up and make sure they're okay. Duh, it's common sense. Anyway, so getting back to what this whole purpose is about. It's about reading my poetry, about the people that are in my life, and one of the persons that came into my life was Patrick Arvia. And during that time, so I wrote something about him, and it's so weird because on the 4th of July, okay, this year, 2015, I want to revisit, like I said in the blog and in my Facebook, I want to revisit all the places that I enjoyed going to, because it made me happy, obviously, like some of the restaurants, and I wanted to see the fireworks on the TV too, or the tube, because it was raining on and off, and it was a little bit far, like I said, to go, over there, so it was more convenient, and it made more sense to be around the places that would make me happy. Okay, so when I started to go to Aoki, okay, one of the places, restaurant, I think Japanese, mixed Japanese restaurant, which is connected to Benihana, and obviously I was in Benihana in Arizona. Connect the dots with my live journal. Okay, so there's a connection here. Okay, it closed down, but I later, like the next day after 4th of July 5th, I found out that there was a connection. Okay, a symbolic connection here. Okay, gee, I wonder what? I already posted it up with the events in my life and the connection between the restaurants, and I not only took some of the dates, but friends, and like Alan Zakov, I took there when I first met him at work. I took Pinot de Tour. There's 3. Okay, I know there's 3. There's got to be 3, because there's 3 different personality, honey, and they're big, bigger, biggest. Sorry, dude. That's the fact of life. That's the truth. Okay, so I know there's 3 of them. I took them there. I took Igor, or his brother there, because I met both of them and they sure look like. So I also took some of the co-workers that I was working with. I'm not sure if I took Gatto, I'm not sure, but I also met him at work too. But I took a lot of people there because I liked the place, and so for some reason it was closed down. But then I realized that why there's if you put the time frame between May 2nd, June 2nd, and in between, the gap in between when I met some specific people like Igor and his brothers, and then all of a sudden, like June 2nd, they get married or something like that, to Kaylee, who's Korean, which I don't think she's really good play, but who knows. It's just odd. It's just how odd things go. I'm just a special person, aren't I? And the funny thing is, when I met Patrick Arvia too, I took him not to, okay, but I wasn't originally gonna do that, but then we decided to like do something different. So the next restaurant over was another Japanese restaurant, right? Well, after that, later on, it became Hurley's, an extension of Hurley's Irish pub restaurant. Is that weird or what? Do you think it's like eerie and weird? I think so. Sort of like a big old, could I say conspiracy? The Holy Grail? Maybe? Could be, huh? Gee, I might be the original, the classic and original. The real one that you took, huh? And others, huh? So anyway, that's the gist of this situation. So everything I liked, or every places I went to that I liked, for some reason it's getting renovated and getting closed down or something. As if they want to erase any evidence that I was there. Just like back in Homedale and Colts Neck. What are the houses that we were there? Route 537, huh? You turn it into somebody turn it into developers turn it into like a real estate place or a builder place. So what are you trying to hide? Me, myself, and selfie? I wonder. So anyway, that's my little beef here. Oh, the where's the beef thing? That's a reference to Paul Ford, encoder, and another Alex. Go figure, Montreal. Anyway, so that's a little oops, I screwed up again.